for Grade 8 English First Additional Language. And as you can see, it is presented by me. Good, let's get straight down to this. As you can see, abbreviations are shortened versions of words or phrases, and sometimes they require full stops. Here are some examples of the abbreviations, which always have to take full stops. Okay, you can see that there, adjective, and e.g., for example, i.e., in other words, etc., and so on. PTO, please turn over. AM is before midday, and PM is after midday. Then let's look at contractions, which are the most common form of abbreviations. We use them all the time, every day when we speak. And these are formed by taking out certain letters and replacing them with an apostrophe. We've done contractions already, so this is just a reminder. Of course, you've got can't, you're, I'm, don't, she'll, or it's. All of those are contractions. Now, let's take a look at flipping. Sounds complicated. It's not. It's just the removal of entire syllables from words. Now, the definition of a syllable is a basic unit of sound. Take, for example, my name. My first name, as you know, is Grammar. And so that has 2 syllables in it, grammar. That's your basic definition of a syllable. Now let's take a look at this. Here's a very common example. Advertisement is flipped to form either advert or just ad. Examination becomes exam. And then you've got app in full its application. Rhino for rhinoceros. Flu for influenza. There you clip bits off the front and the back. You've got prof for professor, and you've got doc for doctor. All very common. Let's take a look at some more. Feb for February, and Av for avenue, bro for brother. That's a modern one. I couldn't resist including that for you. Dis for disrespect, also modern. Bike for motorbike, gym for gymnasium, fridge for refrigerator, lab for laboratory, photo for photograph, maths for mathematics, or in the United States, you just say math. They leave off the S. And then, of course, phone for telephone. Okay, then let's go to initialism. Now, it says here, combines first letters of multiple words, results pronounced as individual letters, right? So here's RSVP for please reply, and there's the French for it. Répondez s'il vous plaît. And you've got ETA, estimated time of arrival. NA is not available or not applicable. AKA, also known as, took me many years to find out that one. DIY, do it yourself. CC, carbon copy. And BCC, blind carbon copy. This is things for when you are sending emails, and the blind one only enables certain people to know who's on the emailing list. Okay, USA, United States of America, you all know that one, I'm sure. DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. ID, identity document. Okay, ATM, automated teller machine. NB, take careful note, it's from Italian, nota bene. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. RIP, we all know that one, rest in peace. FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. VAT is value-added tax. Actually, you know, that shouldn't be here. That's an acronym. That's VAT. We pronounce it as one word. Ignore this one, please. GMO, genetically modified organism. And of course, CCTV, closed circuit television. Those are initialisms, aside from VAT. My apologies for that. I don't know how that slipped in. Acronyms. Now, this is the one that you've been waiting for. This is where that should be. It says here, combining the first letters of multiple words with the results produced as a new word. Here are some great examples. Scuba, that stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. You've got SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, which can be confusing because in South Africa, it's also South African Revenue Service, but I didn't use that. You've got SWOT, your SWOT analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You've all done that at school, I'm sure. Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. Radar. We've all heard the word radar. Did you know that it stands for radio detection and ranging? Laser. You've all heard the word laser, but did you know that it stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation? Now you know it. RAM is random access memory. ROM is read-only memory. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. FIFA, International Federation of Football Association. However, remember that this is in English, whereas the original French would have been something like Fédération Internationale or something. I don't know the exact French words for this. So that's why it's in a different order when it's written in English. Then you've got NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And finally, you have SAPS, South African Police Services. There we are. I hope this clarifies a lot of things for you, the difference between the acronyms and the other abbreviations. And just before we go, please try this quick and simple task. It's great fun. It's an interesting challenge. It won't fry your brain. You will enjoy it. I have no doubt whatsoever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking part. And hopefully we'll meet again in the next week. Goodbye.